What's going on, workforce? Brian here.
Chris here.
And today we're going to be reviewing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
There's not another Mario Kart 8.
I know. Well, technically
there was.
There was.
At a time far away.
We're not going to talk about
only
that.
Only 8 people own the console.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
Where is that? Hold on. Let's see here. Where is that controller? Was it packed away?
Oh, I'm sure it's packed away.
All right, so I couldn't find it, but I found your Switch. So
yes.
This is far better. Far better than the
Used
Wii U.
Much more often.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, we've already kind of talked about the Switch. We could essentially almost go off on a completely different tangent. Hey, we're here to talk about Mario Kart 8, and let's review the Switch 6 months into
the
it.
Switch is incredible, and
I love this thing.
Zelda has sold more copies than there are Switches.
Do you think that's still true as of 6 months now?
I don't know.
Yeah, see.
But there was a time, and so really the question for a lot of my friends that wanted to play Zelda is like, I'm not going to buy a console for just one game.
Right.
So what other game am I buying it for? Mario was so far out. It's right around the corner now.
Yeah, I know.
So that being said, is there anything you could have gotten along the way? I've heard great things about Splatoon. I didn't get a chance to dive in, but Mario Kart.
Mario Kart 8.
Fantastic.
So many courses, so many karts. It is, and so my daughter, Maddie, she calls it Mario and the Racers.
Fantastic.
And I love that. I'm like, we're
the
going with it.
Band.
Yeah, I know, exactly. And it is such a powerful game. The gameplay feels so good.
Mm-hmm.
Console, like handheld, like desktop. It really is great. I've played online, and so, but I haven't really dove into that as much as I expected to, because I thought, I was like, oh man, it's online, I'm going to keep playing. But it's like, you know what? It has it works.
Yep.
It's not amazing. And then like on your just concept and note on Splatoon 2, they come out with that. They come out with their app, and then it's like, in order to be able to communicate and matchmake and through all of this, it is literally, I feel like I might as well just give up and go on Discord and be like, okay,
playing
guys.
Locally was so easy. I went over to your house,
yeah,
and your Switch was sitting on the counter, and we had some guys standing around. And I said,
you had
it's Mario
yours.
Kart, and I had mine with me,
yeah,
because that's a thing I carry around. And I took one of my little Wiimotes, popped it in, popped it back out. It had bound to your machine, and we were playing Mario Kart just like that.
Boom.
Now, when I play Zelda in the airport, people utterly ignore me. There's just a grown man playing video games in the corner. No, nothing to see here.
Yeah.
But when I play Mario Kart, people actually stand around.
They're like, oh.
They watch you
In
a not creepy way.
The coolest thing, though, because I do remember that, I was like, it was so easy to be able to set up the controllers. And people got to playing immediately. There was no signing in, signing out, syncing this, syncing that. And so y'all were playing. We had 2 Switches. Y'all were all playing. But they were playing with multiple people.
We were playing on one screen on Battle.
Yeah,
it was nuts. And we were playing on the tiny little screen. We didn't throw it to the TV or anything.
And it worked great, and it was really impressive. And that's the strength of it, because we're all talking about, like, what kind of fun little game do you think we could all get together and play? And it's like, we could do Mario Kart. You can even do local and with different systems.
No true Wii Sports, no Smash Brothers, no Mario Party. I feel Mario Kart is one of the better party games available right now.
It's easy to pick up and play.
It's super easy.
daughter
Everybody knows it. It's a simple concept.
Like I said, Maddie, who's like, hey, can I play Mario and the Racers? She's 3. I go on this thing and I turn it on to auto kind of steering assist and going assist. We've actually been able to take it off the going assist because she's getting that down, but she's able to play. She's not winning, but she's having fun. And I ended up, I got my pro controller, and so with that, and then with the little Wiimotes, we're able to sit back and play together as a 3-person family right now. Annie, who's only two months old, can't hold these things yet, but I'm sure she would totally eat them.
Doesn't drive well at all.
And so that's kind of the point where I'm like, man, I need to get another controller, because it's like my investment in the Switch has grown exponentially over this year. And so Mario Kart 8, I would have to easily and with complete confidence say that it is a most own for this system.
Yes.
It honestly
is a core game to the system.
I'm honestly surprised. Super Mario Odyssey is getting a bundle. I'm surprised they haven't gone and said, here's another bundle, and it's bundled with Mario Kart 8. It is just that good.
Yep.
And the fact is, I mean, it has sold gangbusters. Like, that's what I'm
saying.
And
it should. It's wonderful. It's wonderfully executed. It's simple. There's things to unlock. It's just like every other Mario game where it's hard to master, especially on the crazy fast mode. It's almost impossible. The little beginner modes could not be easier.
Right.
So if somebody has never seen a video game in their life and you put them on the little 50cc, they're probably still going to place top 3. It's just really that easy. So I'm really happy with it.
The one thing that I think the biggest not necessarily complaint, but when we've talked about Nintendo here on the channel, when we talked about Zelda, when we've talked about this, people were, usually in the comments saying, I wish I could find a Switch. And the good news is right now you can go on to Amazon.com and they actually have just the Switch, and they also have to pre-order. You can now pre-order the Mario Odyssey bundle, which comes with like the red Mario color, Joy-Cons, and even a kind of like the case. Like you got a case, I don't have a case.
I was bummed that all these bundles. It's like, will you give me a bundle upgrade where you just take the core middle piece out and I get 2 more Wiimotes and the other case?
Yeah, they'll sell you another one.
I don't want another.
But if you find yourself with a Switch, it is my recommendation that this is not just a buy, it is a must own. I got mine digitally. I just downloaded it from the eShop. It takes up, it takes up all the, that and Zelda and a couple other games.
But
like
the
I'm
little
running low on
cartridges are
memory.
like micro SDs. So I was not an early digital adopter because I had concerns that, like, what if like they change from Xbox Live to like Xbox Go and they're like, oh, sorry, all your Xbox Live stuff doesn't carry over. So I really wanted to see the digital platform mature. And so I'm more confident in buying digital games now. I buy digital all the time now because I hate discs. But on my Switch, I actually still
You're
like
still
the
on the
hard
card.
cop. I love it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like that's the thing with your Switch. Oh my gosh, with Nintendo, like literally with Nintendo, that's probably a better bet. Like I've gone digital for the pure convenience of it. But like I trust Microsoft. Microsoft has built in the trust and confidence, especially because now with Play Anywhere, it's on my PC and it's on my console. Like, okay, whatever. But with Nintendo, like my Wii died. My Super NES, I still literally have my Super NES. It works. My Wii dies, and all the games that I had purchased on that machine are unrecoverable. They gave me the option to send it to Nintendo for $80-something to get it repaired and get all my games recovered. Thankfully, I didn't put all that money into that. And I'm like, the games that are on there aren't worth $80. I will pass. I will wait. And, I will remember this day.
Yeah.
But Nintendo seems to have a little bit stronger of a digital, But
I just got back from vacation. It was a 4-hour flight each way. And my Switch held up with battery between my Switch, and I watched a show on my phone both ways. I had plenty of battery there. I was not on a plane that had access to battery. I have one of those little bricks that you can plug into, and I have a cable that should fit the Switch. I don't know if that works. I didn't need it.
Yeah.
It really does hold up.
I really have never run into an issue with the battery running down.
Running great so far.
But also, like, I assume
it'll age eventually.
Oh, at some point.
But hopefully Nintendo just keeps on this go, and I get the Switch too.
They do an upgrade or something like that. But that's the thing. Like, even if this thing died and the battery on it stopped working,
then I get my Mario Collector's Edition.
There you go. But then it's like, all right, it just lives in the dock, and it's now 100% console because you're not reliant on.
I'm
the
only going to be
battery.
bummed because I feel like that's going to happen the day that they finally release Pokemon. And I am really looking forward to
I don't think
Pokemon.
the battery's gonna. I think your battery will last for a couple of years at a minimum.
I'm just kind of sensitive to that right now because my phone battery is junk.
Okay.
So I am very, very happy. I say it is a must buy. If you refuse to buy it, it is a must rent. It is definitely not in the avoid category.
Right.
Not a chance.
And for some reason, if you're upgrading from a Wii U into a Switch, this is something that it makes sense to carry around with you. Pickup games happen, interestingly enough.
And all the Deluxe it is the Wii U game with
all the DLC. All the DLC.
That's really what they did here. It's
that's
not
what that's what I'm hoping for Smash. That's
all I want.
Yeah,
actually.
Just like
I would have been okay if they'd done Pokemon Sun and Moon to the Switch on day one, just straight up a port. That's fine. I would have bought it and I would have been like, wow, 2 single player RPGs.
If I was going to compare, the kind of the Switch experience, whether it's Mario Kart or like Pokemon, to that of a 3DS, is that this thing is 1,000 times more comfortable. My hands start to hurt after about 20 or 30 minutes holding like I have the 3DS XL.
And these little Wiimotes are tiny, so if you're going to be playing a lot with I would try it with just the console first, but if you find that your friends want to come over every single week
I'll get the
Pro
play,
controller. then maybe moving to those Pro controllers and stuff instead of Wiimotes, if you have the budget, is worth it, because my thumbs start to hurt here. But that's not a problem with the game. That's a console
But
issue.
this is still far better than the experience. Like if you were playing on, like that's where
it beats the crap out of a PSP. It beats the crap out of
it does. And that's
PSP
where I'm like,
is 20% too small.
Let's just blend all of our audiences together right now and be like, if for some way they could figure out how to get 14 on this thing, Final Fantasy 14. They have.
I want to play 10 games this year, and I want them all on the same console. Just make it happen.
Literally, there was a great meme that I saw, and this is hopefully you appreciate this. Maybe we can find it and you can toss it up in this video. Literally, it has a swear jar, and it's like, it's got coins where people put, like when they swear, they put money into a jar, and then it has next to it games that I wish were on the Switch jar. It's just filled with money. It's literally
the Switch is so good.
They have Doom coming to this thing this year, and they all have Final Fantasy 15 coming to mobile, and they showed this thing off, and I go, why the heck can they not put that on the Switch? And then if they could do that, like, just make an interesting chibi version of Final Fantasy 14. Take my money, because like talking about Vita, talking about the handheld, like Vita, my hands cramped up playing 14 on it, and I go, I'm not going to do that.
And with there being so limited of titles, that being said, they have delivered everything they said they had. There have been plenty of titles this year, but with it just being such a new console, that's what makes Mario Kart so good. Is it's a great game on a console that has a solid lineup, but not the depth that it could have if it was 2 or 3 years old by now.
Playing kart like in bed, playing it like on the couch, docking it and playing it on the TV.
Everywhere Dr. Seuss rhymes, you can play this console. Mario Kart is good in all those places.
In a house and on a boat.
So if any of you have played this game, definitely let us know what you think. What's your favorite kart? I'm liking a lot of the bigger guys. I've always liked like the Toads and the Yoshis, the little fast guys.
I'm liking the Luigi guy, and then I love Yoshi.
I'm liking the Bowsers and
so let us know who your favorite character is, what your favorite kart is. Let's have that conversation around Mario Kart 8. So for Work to Game, Brian and Chris here. This has been our Mario Kart 8 Nintendo Switch Final Fantasy.
It's the problem with Nintendo, man.
Yeah, I know.
Is it just gets us on. We just get excited about games again, and thank you for doing that, Nintendo.
Absolutely. Thanks for restoring my enjoyment of your systems.
I know. I don't even think I said the word Nintendo during 2014, 15, or 16. It just didn't even come out of my mouth. So thank you. For this.
Huge shout out. Anyway, for Work to Game, my name is Ryan.
My name's Chris.
Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next time. Here's a fourth Final Fantasy video on Friday. Watch our other videos and then watch this one.
The Quad F Friday.
Quad F. It's quadruple the Final Fantasy.
Thanks for watching. YouTube has a pretty cool video waiting for you over here. Our latest vlog is down below. For those of you new, subscribe is over here. And all of our other contact info is just right below me here. Thanks for watching.